Do, 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 do. I believe we are now streaming live. Well, everybody, first off, let me know if there's any issues with my mic, any popping. Just let me know, and I'll do what I can to fix it. I am going solo today, which is kind of crazy. Logan is out sick, unfortunately, so I will be doing the stream all by my lonesome, which should be a lot of fun. We all know how that goes when I'm by myself. I can get into a lot of trouble. So with that, I'll be answering questions. So if you guys have questions, throw them up into chat. I will do my best to answer them. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing some cool stuff. And you know what? I forgot to give an intro. My name is Chris Rubior. I am Uridium, game director for Savage Lands over here at Signal Studios. I do lots of cool things on the project. If you're new to the stream, I do a lot of the design, tweaking, tuning, and all sorts of good stuff. I also answer a lot of questions on the forums. I'm joined today by my mods, Devlin, Pixie, and Sean. So we're going to be doing a good job here, hopefully, and trying to get you guys excited. Hopefully things will go really well. So with that, today we're going to be doing an island hunt. I'm going to go, I created a bunch of different worlds. I'm going to host a few games. You guys got to come and try to find me. If you find me before anybody else, I have a bag of some really awesome stuff, which I'll show you guys here in just a little bit. But before I jump into the game, you sound like you're married. Well, I kind of am. Yes. Great question. That's how we... All right. So there we go. Easily distracted too, by the way, guys. So we've been working, as of late, on moving Savage Lands over to Unity 5. That's in progress. We still have our older branch of the project up, which is allowing myself to go in and make a few more tweaks. So I'm actually working on game update number 19. In this update, I can't do a lot of major changes. We can't do a lot of code changes because our code team's focused on Unity 5. But what I can do is focus on a lot of design tweaking as well as modifications to the island and the various areas. So, what have I been working on over the last few days? I've added some new wolves into the world, young hill stalkers that you'll find now in the start area. I've added a bunch of new mats, such as small wolf pelts, raw young wolf meat, lots of cool stuff that you'll be able to cook up. I made some changes to the start area, so I added in the baby boars that you saw, the piglets, these wolf pups that you're going to see around the area. Now, I'm trying to make this area a little bit more engaging, not as difficult as it was previously. When you expand beyond the start area, that's when the Savage Lands really kicks in its brutality, so I'm not taking anything away there. But I'm really focusing in on trying to make this initial area a little bit more engaging, so you'll see more mobs. I retuned some of the skeletons so they're easier to kill now, which should be pretty cool. Don't mind me, I'm kind of bobbing over here looking at chat. So it's going to be really neat. I'm really excited. Also, I'm adding in some big relics, some giant anchor stones in the world, so it kind of guides you if you get lost in this area to Argo as well as the big dragon tower. I added in a new recipe, which is called the Sundered Surprise. It requires some rotting meat and a few other things to really get some goodness out of that. Let's see. I've also gone in and increased the size of all the wolves. So plague wolves are about 30% larger, maybe 25% larger. The hill stalkers, or I should say the dire wolves, are about 15% larger. Hill stalkers are about 10. This is to kind of help come up with a nice scale for the different types of wolves you'll find in the game. Plague wolves they definitely look much more menacing now. I reduced the health of the defiled skeletons. I increased the attack radius of fury and tortured skeletons, so that attack radius being around their hands, so it'll make sure that you hit you. I increased the run speed of your character by 10%, but I've actually slowed down when you run backwards, so that makes it a little bit easier for the creatures to catch you. Let's see. I've added 2 more slots to the Pine Strongbox, so now it's an even number across. You'll have 4 all the way across. Thanks to the community for that. Revamped the start areas, and let's see, the Savage Wolf Pelt armor and crafted chain armor are actually going to go through a little bit of a revamp, and that'll be, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to balance it out yet. I'm making some tweaks. I'll have more details for everybody next week, along with additional items that have been adjusted. So we have a lot of good stuff planned. Super excited to bring you guys some cool stuff. Now for the Unity 5 update. I don't have anything to show you guys just yet, but the Sundered Isle, as you guys know it today, does not exist. It's gone. So I'm working with the president of the company, DR Albright. He's actually taken over the art direction for the game, and he is spearheading the whole environmental look and feel, making it. We're making this look and feel really cool. So he's actually our environmental artist now, who's making the world feel really cool. So there's going to be 3 islands now in the Savage on the Sundered Isle. So the Sundered Isle will be the main isle, and then you'll have this kind of starting isle where everybody kind of lands, or where you wash up, and then there's going to be the third isle, which is where Kerr, the encounter, will take place. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to showing you guys. There's huge, jagged mountain peaks, valleys. I mean, it makes this island, I would say this island was the phase 1. It helped us basically prove out a lot of ideas and concepts. Now we're taking it to the next level, and we will take advantage of that in Unity 5. Terrain streaming, lots of cool stuff. So I'm really excited to bring this forward. What does this mean for your older saves? Like I've mentioned in previous streams, we're going to look at retaining the old world. So if you have stuff built in the old world, you'll be able to keep that. You'll be able to move your stuff forward by putting all your stuff on your character and bringing it forward. But you'll also be able to go back to those older saves and play that world. Once the new Sundered Isle version 2 is online, every new world that you create will be in the new Sundered or on the new map. So you'll only be able to go back to the old stuff if you create an old world. You will not be able to create a new old world, I guess. So there you go. Skullzer. So that's a quick update. I'm going to answer a few questions. Skullzer, hopefully we'll push update 19 to the beta branch next week for you guys to test. Cool. So let's see. Any other questions? Nothing. So if you guys have anything, throw it out here in chat. Again, I'm Uridium, game director. I'm flying solo today, so I got to multitask this whole chat craziness. We got our mods, Devlin, Pixie, and Sean, who are going to help us out in making sure the chat goes smoothly. And if you guys have any questions, they'll also post up in chat if I happen to miss it. Our mods know a lot about the game. And I'm more than happy to help you out if you have questions that I miss. So with that, why don't I go ahead and host the first world? And again, if you just jumped into the stream, we're going to be doing a kind of a hide and seek type thing. You guys got to come and find me. Scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunt's not a good way to put it. You basically got to come and find me. If you find me, if you're the first player to find me, I have a bag of awesome goodies that I'll be giving away today. So I'm going to go ahead and host the game. All right, hunt number 1. It'll be on hostile so that the name tag doesn't appear. You can also try and kill me if you want. That's entirely up to you. But I do come equipped in every battle. Let's see. Could you please have a video documentary in the future? Making a video documentary of making of Savage Lands would be pretty cool. I would love to have that's something I could talk with Logan, documenting the progress that we make, capturing the work that we do. So that's a cool idea. Our video streams also capture that as well, by the way, on all of our streams. So cool. Well, I loaded up the world. It should be open to anyone. I'll give you guys a hint of where I'm at with sound effects, and come and find me. All right, so I think somebody spawned in at the right spot. All right, so while I'm waiting, flying solo on stream. Yes, it is a lot of fun. It's awesome. But I do love streaming the game. I love playing Savage Lands. I'm really excited about the update we have in the works. We also got a sale in the works for with Valve. I'll have more details for you guys next week. Should be pretty cool. Of course, if you're new, be able to get the game at a discount. Always good stuff, but I'll have more details soon. So it looks like we got one of our first player running up here. And, oh boy, did I just, oh, there we go. All right. We got Nasty. Nasty Mew is our winner. All right. If I can spell winner. All right, Nasty, here's what I got for you. Check it out. Let's see. Let's show everybody the awesome that you're going to get today. That's not the enchanted chests. You're going to be getting a flesh-bound hammer. You're going to be getting executioner armor, a full set, some bear meat, a stack of 25 frostburn bandages, which is super awesome, and a stack of 25 frost berries, along with a small dragon scale bag. That's super awesome. Congrats to you. I'll drop it out there. There you go. Go ahead and pick up the bag. Boop-a-doo. There you go. Congrats, Nasty. We do have another player running up with a Flesh Ripper. Crimson. I'm sorry, Crimson. But Nasty here won the prize. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and launch. Yes, he's out. The Flesh Ripper is out where I'm looking, out in that direction. All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and quit out. I'm going to launch the next server, guys. I'm going to go to the main menu. So any questions, anything I missed? I know exactly where he is. Yeah. A lot of the hunts, I kind of reuse some of the worlds, but I try to go to locations that I think are familiar to you guys. I may throw in a couple that are not. But this way, new players as well as old school players can kind of go, oh, I know exactly, I kind of have an idea where that's at. I'm going to go find them. Pretty cool. All right. Twitch is only showing week 32. Sorry. We run a well-oiled machine. I'm not sure why week 32 didn't get updated, but we'll make sure that's updated next time. We're on week 33. Thank you, Devlin. All right, we're going to go to hunt number 2. We'll set it to hostile. Any questions, guys? Anything? Nothing. All right. Going to go ahead and start it. Yes, we will. We're actually going to create, we're working on some new art for Savage Lands, and we'll make sure that we have a cool desktop theme posted up on the site for download on the store page. All right. I'm in the world. Looks like Carnifex quit out here. I don't think it's fair, Carnifex. I should give you the bag, but you got to quit out right where we left off last time, man. And you got a ton of gear. Here, I'll give you some frost. I'll give you some frost berries.
Jamont.
Looks like you were here the last time. That's funny. All right, I'm gonna give the bag to one of the new players, Carnifex. I hope you're not disappointed. All right, so here I am. The tower's off in the distance. If nobody can find me, I will turn on. I will set the server options. I will change things to friendly. Well, I can't really change it to friendly. You're just gonna have to come and find me. So it's further north from the Dragon Tower. That's the one hint I'll give you. All right. How will you travel from one island to the next island? Well, we're going to make... I'd like to get some type of krill, be able to build rudimentary
Walk up to the
boats.
tower and just keep going straight.
Get here.
So basically, hopefully we can build rudimentary boats. It's something we're going to look into. We'll also potentially have like floating ice that's floating in the waterways that you can kind of bounce across and get to the other
Chris,
side.
I'll answer my question before I had one up the top there.
Yeah, so if you guys go to Argo and then head north, a little to your left, you'll find it. That's the one hint I'll give. Just nice. It might be based on region. My settings are anyone, so you could add me as a friend in Steam, and that should allow you to see my server. I'll go ahead and do that while we're waiting. Alright, so who do we got here? Alright, Turtle Samurai. I'm going to go ahead and give the bag to Turtle Samurai. Congrats, sir. You made it here first, which is pretty cool. Now, the other areas won't be as hard as this one. This one is actually a bit further. I wanted to make this one a little bit more challenging, so I'll give the bag to Turtle. And we'll pop up the next server. There you go, Turtle. Awesome. All right, what this does tell me, because Carnifex magically appeared right next to me, is that I got to create new worlds next time. All good. All right, guys, I'm going to quit out, and I'm going to start the next server. I'll also, if you've added me as a friend on Steam, I'll go ahead and make sure I accept that so you can see the server. All right, just added 2 people. Look up Iridium Signal Studios if you want to add me as a friend. More than happy to have you, and you can ask me questions at any time. Crack Pipe. Thank you. Glad you've been following the game. The game, it looks, we're pretty happy with it, but we're going to be moving to Unity 5, and the hopes is that it will look even better than what it does today. So now's a great time to get in if you haven't gotten the game or haven't picked up the game. Hold on, guys. Sorry. If you haven't picked up the game, it's a great time. We're in early access. The game is constantly moving through development. We are moving through development. We're working with the fans to make something great. So, this is your chance to help out the devs, which is myself, the president of the company, and a couple coders that we have here, and another artist. Super small team, but we are very passionate about the game, and we want to make it incredibly successful. And the way to do that is with the help of our fans. So we love early access. It's a great thing to be in. And we support the game. So if anybody's curious, do they update the game? We try to update the game every 2 to 3 weeks. We're in the process of moving the game to Unity 5, so those updates have kind of slowed down a little bit. We're doing our best to keep it updated, but there may become a point in the next couple of weeks where we are on hold for several weeks until we get the new version of the game up and running. But with that said, the game's really stable. It's a lot of fun. You can play with, we got dedicated servers, Dragon Boss Encounter, lots of cool things you can do and play with your friends. All right. King Carnifex, it's a good question. We haven't given it much thought, but it's something I can talk about with the code team. Maybe. We'll see. We could create a branch that lets you play the legacy version of the game. It's something, we'll have to talk about it with the guys. All right, hosting up a new game. That was Hunt 2. We're going to go to Hunt 3. Again, if you just came onto the stream, I'm hosting games right now. And if you jump into the Signal Studios stream world and you come and find me, I will give you a small dragon scale bag, a full set of armor, a weapon, and some other consumable goodies. You can't win, but you got to be the first one to find me. All right. All right, we should be good to go. Jump on in, guys. Carnifex. Yeah, I got to create new worlds for next time. That actually cracks me up. All right, so...
Found you again, Chris. 2 piece and a biscuit.
That's awesome. All right.
No.
Great stuff. All right, so there's Carnifex again. Yep, I gotta... Sorry, guys. I thought it would be I'd be super slick. If you've won something, I ask that you hang back so that other players can join the server and potentially win something.
Are you going Y2J? Oh, this can't again.
You guys. Y2J. Well, I'm going to... Y2J doesn't want the bag. He wants to hang out. That's cool. See, guys just want to hang out. They want to be famous on stream.
Dog?
All right. So if you want to have an idea of where I'm at, right here. This would be, you'd spawn in and you would make a you would head right.
Come on,
make a right.
let's go.
So there you go. The leaning rocks.
Come on.
And who do we have?
Not you again.
Crimson Delight.
Let's go on a hostile server this time.
It is PvP, so these guys can kill each other. All right, we're going to give the bag to Crimson Delight. Congrats, Crimson.
Come on, big boy.
Crimson Delight. Stoning each other to death. Nice. Should I attack him, guys? What do you think? All right, good stuff. So congrats to Crimson Delight for winning the bag. I do ask, guys, if you have won something, please hang back so other players can join. I am hosting a peer-to-peer, not dedicated. It makes it super easy for this particular type of giveaway that we're doing. So please hang back if you want something. All right, I'm bringing down the server. I'm going to rehost another one, and then I'll answer some questions in chat. So what do we got? Nanook, are you talking about the sound effects I make when I do everything? Or are you talking about the actual Savage Land sound effects? What I'm going to do, Bear, I'm actually going to kick other players out that have won stuff, so like Carnifex and Crimson Delight and Turtle Samurai. Everybody that's won something, I'm just going to kick them. I don't mean to be a jerk about it, but I want to make sure everybody gets a chance. All right, guys. So if those guys jump in, I'm not trying to be, a jerk about it. I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to win something cool. Thanks, Carnifex. All right. Let's go in solo thing's kind of weird. I don't have anybody. I can't do any real witty banter with anybody. All right, so let's go ahead and host up the next server. What do we do? 4. We're going to do 5. We'll do hostile. Well, just nice if you can find me, you can at least get a nice bag, full set of armor, a weapon, and some food to get started. Since you lost some of your gear. Well, Ninook, I'm glad you like the Savage Land sound effects. We'd like to do more. There's a lot more that we have to use. They're going to get better with time. Our audio composer did a really good job mixing a lot of stuff, so I'm glad you like them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. All right, guys, if you want something, hang back. I am going to kick you. Again, not trying to be a jerk, but I want to make sure other players get the opportunity to win something awesome. All right, so there you go. Server is up. Go ahead and jump on in, guys. Also, if you guys may have noticed in our forums, I've been hosting games for 30 minutes, 3 o'clock PST every other day. I did that this week. I wanted to see how it would go. I thought it went really well. I'm going to do that again next week. I'll put it in the events calendar on Steam. Basically log in.
Oh, I met you before. Fuck, no, get kicked.
All right, so all right. Anybody? I kicked. Sorry, Carnifex. I had to kick you. So yeah, I've been hosting up games on our server. Actually, I would just pop in and give away free stuff in Argo, and I'm going to do that from time to time. I think people really dug it. A lot of new players really enjoyed getting something for free. So cool stuff. Carnifex Stalker confirmed. Cool. Let's see. The danger. Yes. Any questions, guys? Any questions about our transition to Unity 5? Any questions about the game? Love to answer it. Any questions about the lore? Is the game solo friendly? Great question. In Update 19, I'm going to make it a little bit more solo friendly. But in general, our whole idea behind the game, brutal, harsh world. We didn't want to hold your hand and walk you through and give you, World of Warcraft-like quests that teach how to play. We basically thrust you into this world. We give you a basic list of tasks, and you kind of figure out where to go from there. But I am easing some things up to make it a little bit easier to start out and get into. But when you go beyond this world start area that we've created, it will become a very brutal place. It's a survival game after all. When you die, you have to go collect the stuff from your body. But in general, Savage Lands, it's a pretty cool concept, different. It's a fantasy survival game compared to your zombie survival game or your dinosaur survival game, or if you're Subnautica, which is one of my favorite games, underwater survival. We do something different. We have big boss encounters in our game, which is pretty cool. We actually have a dragon boss that you can fight. So, Cool Cat. Looks like Cool Cat is our winner. All right, and I'm getting attacked by a wolf. All right, congrats, Cool Cat. Sandman, you got here just a little late. Really sorry about that. There you go, Cool Cat. All right. But Sandman is rocking a Soulstorm, so I don't think he's hurting too much. All right, guys. I'm going to drop the server. If you've won something, go ahead and stay back. Or don't join in. Already. So those new to the stream, we're doing something pretty cool today. We're basically doing a dev hunt. Come and find me on the island. I'll host a server. You come and find me, and I'll give you a small Dragonsteel bag full of Executioner armor, Fleshbound hammer, and some consumable goods such as frostfern bandages, frostberries, and bear meat. So it's a great time to play. If you've already won something in our dev hunt, please hang back. I will unfortunately have to kick you. Again, not trying to be mean, but I'm going to have to do it. So there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and host the next one. Look at some questions along the way. Anything going on? I don't think anything's going on. Signals, will there be providing cave? I want to do dungeons and caves, cave system in the game using sets. We'll see where we're at. It's a little bit more complex. We have scoped it out a little bit. It's going to require work, and there's some other things we want to get in first, some bugs that we want to fix. We want to get in some bigger structures, and we want to fix terrain deformation when you place a structure. So there's a lot of bugs we want to fix first, and then a lot of new features such as traps and walls and all sorts of cool things that we want to put in. I also want to put in giant ogres and other cool creatures around the world. So yeah, we have a big list of things to do. Cambrian, yeah, Savage Lands is a lot of fun. We're a cool team. We love hanging out with the fans. It's definitely worth checking out. You can head over to our forums. It's pretty positive. We support the game regularly. We're in the process of moving Savage Lands to Unity 5, but it's a fantasy survival game, so if you guys are new, it's brutal, harsh, but a lot of fun. And we have a great community. We got great moderators in our forums. It's one of those, we try to do something different for this game, in terms of interacting with our fans and taking in fan feedback. So it's definitely, we're trying to make it a very unique experience and a fun experience all across the board, not just the game, but being part of our community as well. All right, so let me go ahead and host the next game. If you're new to the stream, we're doing Dev Hunt. I'm hosting a server. This is your opportunity to jump in and win some cool stuff. All right, let me just click on the right button. Before I do that, though, I'm going to double check, see if I got any invites. Make sure, oh, there we go. All right, add some players to my friends list. I'm doing a peer-to-peer server. I'm not doing dedicated server, so if you're in another country, friend up Uridium Signal Studios. I'll add you. This way you can see my server. All right, guys? So let's see. Iridium 9. What was that? That was number 5, right? We're on 6. Nanook, I'm not. We're talent trees. It gets much deeper into the whole RPG realm. We got talent trees and skills and all sorts of good stuff like that. Yes, Devlin. I'm sorry. Hold on, guys. I just read chat stuff and I'm doing things wrong. All right. So moderators are yelling at me. It's out of control already. So there's a hint. Where I'm at, I'm near Argo. I'm not super far. That's the first Dragon Tower, so come and find me. There's Carnifex. All right, unfortunately, I have to kick you, Carnifex. Oh, he's already popped out. Thank you, Carnifex. All right, so come and find me, guys. Let's see what we got. Simple-minded, Zero Cool, Grim Reaper. All right, guys. I'm here. Come and find me. All right. Sorry, mods. I know I'm doing stuff. I'm trying to look at chat. You guys are yelling at me. All right. So, all right, guys. Am I typing in? Oh, gosh darn it. All right, guys. All right. Come and find me. Oh, I actually hear forest gremlins. Where are they at? These are the basic ones that roam around Argo. I just faintly heard them, so they're around here. So as you're running up, you might run into some forest gremlins potentially. Be on the lookout. Yeah, they're around here. These little guys. Potentially, we gotta reevaluate the trees that we have in the world. We'll probably look at retexturing them. We might add some, things like particle effects, so you get the leaves falling. What you will see in the new world is the various species of trees kind of better situated or more logically situated based on elevation, and it's going to look much more realistic in the setup.
Give that away.
All right, the first person here, Carnifex was kind enough to drop a Rage Bane on the ground. So if you make it here, Carnifex is over 400 hours playing the game, by the way. If you make it here, there is a weapon that you can pick up as well as the bag. So first person here to this location, I'm by the tower, by one of the smaller towers. Come and find me. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff we could do with Unity 5. With the environment, and the art director, the president of the company, will definitely evaluate that more. He's going to take a really good look at the environment and make a lot of tweaks to really sell the world and make it come to life and tell lots of stories. And I'm really pumping him up too. Let's see. There was something on the ground. Turkeys. You'd be implementing a katana. Maybe we might add a mapping system in. What I might do is also provide a better map online of the world, but I could give you what we have now, but that's going to change. A better map with all the locations that we'll post in the community guides and area. But as of right now, there are no plans for a cartography system, so you can map out the world. But I've seen some really cool systems in other games, so it might be something we would add down the road. No, Chris, Y2J, yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's randomized user. Woohoo! With an Everwood bludgeoner in his hand. Nice. Congrats. All right. So randomized user made it. We got Simple Minded here. I do have. I'll give you a little secondary prize. There you go. Randomized user, here's the pack. There you go. Cool stuff. Congrats, Randomized User. And if you guys don't know, Randomized User does a bunch of YouTube videos, or I shouldn't say that. He does a wide variety of YouTube videos, a lot on Savage Lands, so go check out his channel. And you can see him playing the game. A lot of great commentary. I actually get a kick out of watching a lot of his videos. It always makes me laugh. So really good stuff, and does a lot of really cool intros to the world. And when we do updates, he does a lot of comparisons of before and after, and you can see that here and there. So definitely check out his stuff. He's really cool. It's great to see a lot of our community jump in and take part in these streams. All right. Oh, man, I feel bad for this poor guy. Zero, cool. All right. I got something for you, Zero. All right. What do I got? I don't have any weapons extra. I'll give you some bandages. All right. Got here a little late, but I'm going to host the server again so you can jump on in. So hopefully those will help you out. And watch out for the forest gormans. These guys are close. All right. So anyway, guys, that's it. Congrats to Randomized User. I'm going to go ahead and host up another server, guys. Oh, just nice. That's, yep. Here, I'll give you another thing of frost fern and some more frost berries. I feel bad if all your stuff got wiped. There you go. All right, guys. Where are those little buggers at? Oh, there he is. these are like baby forest gremlins. They're the basic ones that roam near Argo. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to host a new server, guys. We'll go ahead and quit out. I'm going to tell the mods I'm hosting a new server. All right. Boop. All right, I have the new server up. Let me know if we have any problems with the stream, guys. So Nanook, I haven't come up with the story for the islands yet in terms of how their part and role that they play, because this is actually brand new to us. So that will come with time. I'm actually going to be working on lore in the next couple of weeks. And I can go into more detail a little bit later, but I don't have anything for you right now. But there will be lore behind each island, and we're going to try to make each island look really unique, like its own little biome. Cool. All right, where am I at? This is an easy one, guys. Should have no problem finding me here. All right. This is pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to give any hints on this one. I'm over here by this banner. Cool. All right. Great. Glad the stream is working out for you guys. I am solo today. If you're new to the stream, I'm Chris Rubior Uridium, the game director for Savage Lands. And we're doing lots of awesome today. We're doing there's Grim Reaper. Bang, that was quick. We're doing a cool stream today, Dev Hunt, where you come and find me, and you'll get a bag of cool and awesome goodies. For example, not this enchanted chest, we'll give away a flesh-bound hammer, full set of executioner armor, and some consumables, which will help you along your way, coupled with a small dragon scale bag. So congrats to Grim Reaper. Yay. There you go, sir. Enjoy. Cool. All right, guys. Just a little late, Zero Cool. I'm sorry. Grim Reaper beat you here. And Simple Minded was right behind him. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bring down the server. And we'll go from there. All right, guys. I have one extra bag. I skipped over a world. Son of a gun. All right. So, any questions? What do we got? So, what can we expect with Unity 5? One, we're going to get a whole new lighting treatment on the world, so visually it's going to pop more. We're going to look at things that we can do with the grass to make it feel more organic, potentially. Textures are going to look much nicer. The audio is going to be better. Performance will hopefully be better than what it is. Well, actually, it should be better than what it is, since the island is slightly smaller. It's funny, we have a smaller, the islands are slightly smaller, but we have, the play space is much better laid out. So it's going to be, I think we'll definitely see a perf hike. But we're going to take advantage of a lot of the features where we can. A lot of it will be on the back end. tech and functionality. We'll support a 64-bit architecture now, which will definitely be nice for editing the maps. Oh, I can't wait. Along with all the other fun and amazing features that we get from the lighting and environmental and audio functionality that we'll be able to take advantage. I'll actually, once we kind of transition over, I'll be able to provide a full list of everything that we're going to be taking advantage of as we get our engine into a state in parity with where we're at functionally today, because we are running into a few hiccups here and there. So I'm going to go ahead and host up the next server, guys. So if you're new, feel free to launch the game. Look for your Signal Studios stream. Doing a dev hunt, come and find me, and I will give you a free awesome goodie bag. Potentially, Nanik. Will there be more choice for different GPU settings like you find in War Thunder? Potentially. We haven't gotten that far yet. I'll have more details again in the coming months. But it's cool. We're really excited about Unity 5. Really excited about this new engine, the map overhaul, which I think you guys are going to love. It's just going to feel, it's going to feel like a brand new game. So for those of you that have been around since beta, it's going to be like an entirely brand new experience. It's going to be epic. Carnifex potentially. We got to come up with a good solution for rocks and resources. I might cave on the respawning resources potentially. People have asked, well, why don't rocks respawn? Because I don't want people sitting around a rock knowing that it's going to respawn in 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I want people to move through the island, just like you would in real life. When your resources get depleted, you have to keep moving. But I may make some concessions, maybe some nodes. I don't know yet. I got to think that one through. I'm not quite comfortable with it, but it has been asked for. But since the island is smaller now, it might not be much of an issue. I have some ideas on how I'm going to do the resources and rocks, where you get some of the basics on the outside, and on the main island you got to move in more to get some of the higher quality ores and whatnot. So we'll see. Are there NPCs? No, there are no RPG-like NPCs in the game, other than the ones that are dead and trying to kill you. Yes, we do have Linux support just nice, and I would love to actually get your feedback on performance. We're getting some off-the-shelf Steam boxes here, so we're going to be doing some performance tests ourselves. So again, as we go through this Unity 5 transition, we're going to be looking at our Mac, at our Linux, as well as our Windows, and make sure the game is running top-notch. All right, New World is up. This should be an easy one for you guys. I don't even think I have to give you guys a hint. It's pretty straightforward, right? All right. Good luck, and hopefully Kerr doesn't find you. Just nice. That would actually be awesome. We definitely need some more help with Linux testing, as well as Mac testing. So if you guys have, if you have the you have the flexibility to run multiple OSs, that would really help us out. Especially if you find anything, or you find issues that we're not seeing on the Windows, that would really help us out. All right. It's a beautiful day here up on the tower. So I have 2 bags to give away. So the first 2 players that make it to me will get a bag. How's that? That's cool, just nice. I mean, that any help, any additional support we can get would be awesome. And ultimately, bugs and issues you find would benefit the community and long-term stability of the game for all players. Women player options. What do you mean, Super Reaper? I don't understand. Or are you guys just messing around? Yep. I mean, we want to make sure the game, we support 3 platforms, 3 different OSs. We want to make sure the game runs well on those different OSs. As we move into Unity 5, the system specs may change as well, and I'll keep you guys posted on our store page. We don't know yet because we're not quite there. We don't have the game up and running in a stable state in parity with where we're at today. But as soon as we do, I'll have a better idea of if the system specs will change at all. Cambrian, it's more on crafting, but you do get loot from various mobs that you can use in the crafting elements, as well as minerals that you mine from rocks. We also have, in RPG fashion, we do have NPCs that you can find in the game. Like you would find in World of Warcraft, named NPCs that drop rare weapons and loot, which I think is pretty cool. Basically, you kind of keep what you kill. So if you find one of these rare NPCs, and even the NPCs that are walking around, the skeletons, if they have a weapon, you'll get that weapon if you kill that skeleton that you can use. And they also have other miscellaneous goodies. What they don't have is gold because there's no money. There's no need for money. Everybody on this island washed up. It's all about surviving Bear Grylls style. So that's what we want. Female models, great question. And I don't have an answer of when that's going to happen, but it's something we want to do. I don't have an answer, guys, in all honesty. The Unity 5 transition kind of messed up all of our plans. So, all right, so we got Simple Minded is our first winner. And we got Simple Minded and we got Sand Golf. But I do have some secondary prizes that I'll give away to anybody else that shows up. So the first bag to Simple Minded. Let's see, Candyman. I got some extra stuff for you. Unfortunately, it was Sand Golf that ran up. It is a party on the tower. All right, Sand Golf, this is your bag. I hope that just didn't get... No. Okay. Cool. Looks like we're all good. Everybody else? I got some other stuff. I'm just going to throw out a bunch of stuff. And there's Kerr. He might kill everybody. All right. Actually, meet me down at the bottom, guys. Let's do... oh, there's some piglets. All right. Come down below. Come down here. Don't go running around because you will aggro Kerr, so stay at the base of the tower. Jump on down. You're not going to die. We haven't implemented falling damage just yet. A streaker, yes. Yeah, I'm actually fixing Draymar's spawn. He spawns a little bit too much, and that was my fault. I messed up the probability value in his spawner on on a couple of the areas, so I wasn't paying attention when I did it. Silly dev. All right, guys. Make sure you get a couple of these and then share with everybody else, please. All right, I'm down below. Where was the streaker? All right, there's stuff down here. Little piglets. Cool. All right, guys. So, CAD, I got some more stuff. I'll just throw out what I got. Majority of everything. Hey, if anybody needs, I got a stack of 25 stone. That always comes in handy, right? There's a spirit orb. I just got a bag full of stuff. All right, I'll throw this out. Throw that out. Throw that out. Cotton. All right, guys. So congrats to our winner, SandGolf88. And then our other winner. All right. So we're good. That's it, guys. That's all I got. So party, shall we start killing each other? I would say kill me, but I have 2 enchanted chests full of Everwood and other miscellaneous stuff, and then I got Rage Bane. I don't think that would be cool. It looks like everybody wants to mob me. We are on a PvP server. Nah, it's all good, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the server. Thank you guys for coming to the stream today. Much appreciated. I will kick the dedicated server back up here shortly once I'm done with the stream. I had to bring it down so that I could run on our stream machine. When I'm not streaming, it actually runs our public server, which is pretty cool. So that's it. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. If you're a first-time player, check out our streams. We're a really good dev, working hard to make something great. Huge fans of our community. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and quit out. I'll leave it there. So, I guess you could say I could close out. And I'm the only one that can close out. So, but I want to answer a couple questions before I close out the chat and stream. So, Chloe's moved on, guys. She was our community manager before. She did a great job, but she's moved on. We're looking, Logan is our internal producer. Logan's going to be taking over and helping out. If you guys don't know Logan, he's awesome. He's great fun, and he works with our moderators. He's a lead producer over here, and he's also going to be helping out with chat and streaming. So I'm looking forward to having him on. Nanook, I don't have an answer to that question. With Unity 5, we'll be able to host one dedicated server and another peer-to-peer. I don't have a host to that. One of the first things we need to fix, though, is the ability to host a dedicated server and then being able to play on that dedicated server. It's a bit of an issue for us right now, and it's something that we got to work through. So it's in the works, something on our list to do. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out. I want to thank everybody for coming to the stream today. I know it was just me solo, which can be pretty cool. I do my best to answer questions. Usually it's really nice having somebody else ask the questions and take that over while I get to have fun and play the game and answer questions. But nonetheless, it's cool. Thank you guys very much for coming to our stream today. Signal Studios greatly appreciates it. We appreciate your support of the game. If you're not part of the community, this is the first time you've come to the right place. Check out our forums on Steam, Savage Lands. And yeah, lots of cool stuff in the works, everybody. I'll get those patch notes up for update number 19. And I'll keep you posted on the Unity 5 stuff. Maybe next week for our stream, we'll do another Dragon Raid. With the as the new update goes into beta, so we'll see. But either way, thank you guys for coming out. We love it. We appreciate it. All the support. It's fantastic. So thank you guys. Until next week. And if you have the game, stay tuned to our events calendars because I'll be posting up times that I'll be popping into our dedicated server and giving away free stuff. So you can potentially meet me in Argo and get some more cool stuff. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good stream. Thank you. Peace out.